Hey, it's Nay, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Nay, and here we talk about all things looking good, feeling good, and smelling good, and mostly affordable prices. So if any or all of that sounds interesting to you, just gotta hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Lets me know you like my content and you want me to keep posting. Today I have for you an unboxing. Yes, I have for you here my first Mancera fragrance. This is Roses Vanille. Y'all love to gas up this fragrance, so I am unboxing it for you. I'm unboxing it. I'm gonna give you my first impressions of it. A lot of people say this is in the realm of Gentle Fluidity Gold, and y'all know that is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Here goes. Let's crack this open. So one thing I want to start off by saying, I do enjoy the little baggie. I have seen people with like the Mancera bags, and Montal and Mancera I think are just good. I just like their bottles. So here it is. Now on Joma Shop they had a 4 ounce for like $2 more than what I paid for this 2 ounce. But if you know, I have over 150 fragrances, and so I tried to get the two, like the smaller bottle, and it just so happened to be Mancera's smallest bottles are, at least the ones I could find, are 60 ml, which is 2 fluid ounces. So okay, so it's a magnetic cap, which is nice. We know what Mancera, I don't know why I want to put the Serra in there, but we know what these bottles look like. I actually do like how it looks small, slim, looks slender. Don't really smell much. Okay, so I want to start off this by saying I do intend to keep buying the fragrances that are in the lines of the Gentle Fluidity Gold fragrance. I am going to do a video adding this to the Gentle Fluidity Gold, the Ultras Callan, the Barakat Gentle Gold, and I have also Roses Gourmand by Zara. So let's skip into this. This is an amber vanilla, top notes of Italian lemon, middle notes of Turkish rose, base notes of vanilla, white musk, and cedar. Now, I have some things to say about this. Let me spray it first. It smells like something. Okay. Now, let's talk about this fragrance. So I purchased this. This is a blind buy for me. I purchased this fragrance because Roses Gourmand, I have it in this roll-on form. Last year, I think I did an unboxing or I talked about the fragrance. I'm unsure. All I know is when I first tried this, I wasn't a major fan, is all I'm going to say. I was not a fan of it. So I didn't use it for almost a whole year. Now, recently, I've gotten back into trying it out again. And I'm not sure if the scent has changed, because it is a Zara perfume. So if the scent got stronger, like better, or because it was really strong. I don't know if the scent got better or through the use of all of the freaking rose fragrances I have amassed this year. Rose, the floral fragrances that I've amassed, which has made me much more floral and rose happy, if I should say. That made me like that more, because I smelled that and I was like, y'all, that does not smell like anything like Gentle Fluidity Gold. I don't know what you guys are saying. Truth be told, I still didn't get it until, this is part of my sensitive day today. I still didn't get it until someone said to get Barakat. I got Barakat Gentle Gold. I smelled Barakat Gentle Gold, and I smell Roses Gourmand and some of Gentle Fluidity Gold. The sweetness is in Roses Gourmand reminds me of the sweetness in the Barakat Gentle Gold, which is not as I don't know if it's sweet. It's sweeter, but also the sweetness in it is not as upscale in luxe. I guess because it is sweeter, right? Versus Gentle Gold has sweetness in it, but the sweetness is just not like super, like it's just not super sweet. Anyway, I said all of that because Barakat's Gentle Gold then linked Roses Gourmand for me to Gentle Fluidity Gold. And now I can smell something in here reminds me of the DNA of that. Now, I wouldn't say that they're dupes. I can say for sure, I have family members that if you look at them long enough, you're going to be able to point out similarities that I and them share. But off first strip, you're going to be like, no, you guys don't look related. But if you keep looking at us, now we look related. And I think that is what we have here for this. Roses Vanille and Gentle Fluidity Gold per se. Now, I'm not going to go into percentages of how similar they smell. Like I said, I'm going to come up with another video of that. Now, like I said, I'm not sure if my tolerance of uber strong floral, like rose fragrances has escalated significantly, but this doesn't smell as obnoxious as it used to. I paid under $90 for this, but I think you really could have gotten the 4 fluid ounce for like $90 right now on Joma Shop. I like this. It's just a thicker, sweeter, and Gentle Fluidity Gold does not come off floral to me. Comes off more piney, woody. But something in here is definitely kind of reminding me of Gentle Fluidity Gold. Maybe it's the cedar mixing with the lemon. Because when you think of pine, right? Like outdoorsy Christmas tree, pine needles type vibe. And then you go and think of what we try to do when we try to mimic that smell. I feel like woody and citrus go in there and some other things to make that smell. So I do think perhaps, I could be saying a whole bunch of nonsense, but perhaps that is part of what we're getting when we think Gentle Fluidity Gold DNA. So on here, this is Roses Gourmand. On here, this is Roses Vanille. I like it. I definitely like it. The citrus is definitely cutting into some of that sweetness for sure. And I think that Roses Vanille is a very good fragrance, and I can see why it is extremely hyped. Now, my first thought of Roses Gourmand, I'm going to record another video in this same outfit where I'm going to do some comparisons. But I wouldn't say, Mancera's Roses Vanille is a gift safe fragrance, right? Like there are some fragrances that I think are going to be gift safe just due to its average consumer popularity, because on YouTube will have you thinking some fragrances are uber worn and you'll step outside and never smell it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you start hitting those niche prices. Odds are you probably won't be smelling it like that, because a lot of people think anything over $150 for fragrance is absolutely insane. Quite a few people will tell you that they are not spending more than $70 on water that they or liquid that they spray on their bodies. You get what I'm saying? Because Bath and Body Works and other body mist, Victoria's Secrets and stuff have fairly awesome scents that, you know, you spray and you keep it pushing, and if they can't smell it for 4 hours later, they could care less. You know what I mean? But anyway, as of right now, I like it. It definitely smells like a perfume, but it is a little sweet. The sweetness is kind of giving me like a fresher version. This is smelling a little bit to me like not fresher, a much lighter version. Give like the skinny version of Club de Nuit Imperial White, as well as Delina Exclusive. I haven't really seen anybody make that comparison, but there is a very, very light layer, a very thin layer of this creamy frosting smell I'm kind of sort of ish smelling, but it's much, much lighter to me. So I like it. I do think that rose is very similar, and there is a orangey note in there, whereas in this one there's a citrusy note. So I am not surprised that if I had known about this fragrance and had been having this fragrance a couple years ago, and I heard the notes of Delina Exclusive, I would not have been surprised for how popular that fragrance got, based off of how many people talk and gas and love Roses Vanille by Mancera. Now, people's Roses Vanille by Mancera have gotten quite dark. I mean, the juice isn't super light. The juice has some color to it, but I'm gonna try not to spray the crap out of this. Now, my thing lately is I will wear something insane amount of times and drop a huge dent in it. Right now, Lost in a Dream has me in a chokehold. It's been about 8 days, I believe, since I've had that fragrance, and I have worn it every single day. Now, I am layering that, but I'm also about to record a video today where I talk about somebody, one of my subscribers requested that I do wear the same scent every day for a week. And it's been a little bit more than a week now since I've done that, bought that fragrance, and I've been wearing it every day. I'm going to explain to you why I kind of didn't follow that in that video, why I didn't quite follow that, but I did at the same time. But anyway, I'm loving this. My problem now is I said I wasn't going to buy any more fragrance. Obviously, that was not for this year. That was not 100% honest, because I have this, and now I need another Mancera. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I have a thing with putting the same bottles next to each other when I am putting them out on display. I just think it looks so good together, which is one of the reasons why I really love like Kayali fragrances, the Good Girl fragrances, the Libre fragrances. They put it in the same bottle and just switch up little things here or there. That it is still close enough that it looks so good together, but it's not looking too uniform. Now I gotta pick up the bottle and try to read this. They always be putting the handwriting in barely can see, but you have to really look type of font, trying to remember what name of the fragrance it is. So yeah, anyway, I like it so far. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10 as of right now. But that citrus note, in my opinion, is really saving this for me. Let's real quick look and see what other people have to say about this. This has some really good trending things going on here. It's been trending since 2020. That's hot girl stuff. And now I feel like, so I see Cedrat Bois that is always on sale everywhere, and I'm like, am I gonna be interested in it? I don't know. So anyway, let's move you to a side a little bit, okay? Okay, let's, what did I click? My thing is touchscreen, so, okay. They did it again. I was torn between this and Atomic Rose. There's more value for money, so I chose it, and I don't regret buying it. It's sweeter than Atomic Rose. Interesting. Atomic Rose. See, the thing about Rose, it's such a popular fragrance note, so I am not surprised that people are drawing comparisons to this. I mean, you could even low-key draw the rose in here. Does smell like, if you take the jamminess out of Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, it might be a similar rose. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could really sit there and talk about a lot of different rose fragrances and draw connections to it. But I do think that, like, citrusy / orangey type of smell with a slight, like, frosted, like, icing smell and the rose is a DNA that is extremely popular, but you make slight tweaks to it. Is that another video? Yes, that's another video. You can make slight tweaks to it and be like, this is just the DNA you prefer, and this is the DNA that you can wear throughout the year, you depending on the fragrance. Roses Vanille, cheapest composition in terms of refinement. Sharp alcohol synthetic blast at the beginning. I did not get that. Very aquatic citrus lemon in the opening. I don't think it's, to me, the citrus in here is actually giving me like a, I don't think I would say aquatic. I would almost think, you know how like on drinks, some drinks you get like a sugared lemon? I feel like that is what I'm getting in here. Like a white sugar, like it's just got a light dusting of lemon. It's not like like a really fresh lemon, at least not to my nose. I definitely didn't get any alcohol or synthetic blasts out of here. Projection and sillage is beastly. I feel like that is believable. I hear a lot of people talk about how amazing Mancera and Montal fragrances are. I am on my 3rd bottle. It's a staple in my collection. Very sexy, but still suitable for every day if you're that type of woman, which I am. Which, in my opinion, this is the best affordable option of this DNA. Yeah, we're going to talk about this DNA in another video because I think it's great. Surprisingly, I do not smell the rose. Huh? It's a beautiful musky vanilla scent, quite heavy, perfect for cold season. No, sir, ma'am, person. You don't smell the rose? Just as everyone has said, this is a super syrupy rose with vanilla notes. Do not buy if you don't like rose. Correct. Huh? Zara's Rose Gourmand does the same, so it's something that I can't get around. Okay, virtually for me, I smell is an oud accord. I think they're making a connection to a woody, because oud can come off different ways. So what is oud? I don't want to get too heavy into it because I'm not a specialist in oud. However, from what from my understanding, oud is woody, right? They do something to the tree, and the tree produce something, a sap, something, and the sap that come from them messing with the tree is what make oud. Which makes sense why it's so damn expensive when you want a really good oud. Now, some ouds smell like barnyard, like animal, disgusting smell. Some oud smells very woody. Some oud can have to my nose sometimes, because people didn't claim incensey to it in the notes, but the oud is in there, and I feel like it's slightly incensey, like a smoked wood, like type of smell. I think oud in and of itself can have a few different smells, types of smells for it, just depending on the quality of the oud and maybe what tree they use. I don't know if it's a specific tree they have to use. I'm not sure. Anyway, that is what I've gathered so far. from that nude. Love Choco Violet and Velvet Vanilla from this brand. So it's okay. So here's my thing. Y'all tell me, because this video is going up tomorrow, because I have nothing for the day before Christmas Eve. And then I'm going to record 2 more videos. So I think this video is going to go up tomorrow, and then Christmas Eve is going to go up. Let me not even say all of that. Anyway, go ahead and let me know if I don't. Let me know if you think I should get chocolate violet or velvet vanilla, because both of them are drawing my attention. My thing, right, like with each, is choco violet. I love a powdery note. However, when super sweetness and powdery combine, I feel like, I know I cannot wear it in spring and summer. So it really in the beginning of fall. So it really limits when I can wear it. If I'm gonna wear a powdery fragrance, it has to be like a fresh powdery. If I'm gonna be able to do more year round, like I can definitely do my Narcisso's Poudre fairly often if I wanted to. But I have a little bit more Narcisso's Rouge in the red cube. I love that. I actually love it more than Poudre, but I cannot wear it as often as Poudre. Hit the like button if that made sense. Let's talk about that down in the comment section when it comes to the powdery note. When you feel like you can best wear it. So, funny how our nose can change over the time. The first time I owned a bottle, I hated it as the citruses came across sharp and rose watery. I decluttered. Fast forward 3 years, rose vanilla genre is appealing to me. Retested, fell in love, thought it was lust, tried to forget about it, tried again, blown away. Ordered a bottle, devastatingly in love. Roses Vanille is what it says on the tin. It is a Turkish Delight rose and vanilla combo with light citrus touches that make the roses slightly syrupy. I agree that the scent wears quite linear and has very little development, but sometimes that's okay. It is loud, with excellent longevity, especially on clothes. All the seasons, except summer, but common sense would tell you to adjust the sprays. So a lot of people here are saying that this is feminine, but this particular comment is saying unisex. Before we get into whether I think this is feminine or unisex, truth be told, you can wear whatever you want to wear, when you want to wear it, how much of you want to wear of it, and whether you want to wear it or not is up to you. Okay? I feel like sometimes some of us get a bit in our britches because of people's difference of opinion with you. Things like fragrances should not cause mass mayhem, okay? When we're talking rights and stuff, yes. You don't agree with me? We cannot be friends. We're talking politics? You know what I'm saying? However, smelly alcohol should not be causing the mayhem that it does sometimes cause. I think, to my nose, this smells more feminine. Now, I would still technically put it in the unisex, but heavier in the feminine realm because of the rose combo with the rose, icing, like the frosting combo. I think that combo, for me personally, leans more feminine. Now, the cedar in here and the citrus in here help to still keep it in its clutches in unisex, but it's more in the feminine route for sure for me. But of course, your man might love this. My man would never wear this. Honestly, my husband's realm of masculine versus feminine sense for him, because I don't want no one coming for my man in my comments, because I will come for you back, okay? Thank you. He is entitled to whatever makes him comfortable on him, just like you are. He is very rigid in what he thinks is a smell for him as his own man. Very rigid. And so, I don't think he would ever wear this, ever. I think he would smell this and say this smells like a woman, 110%. I love this. Anyway, I thought this was going to be a super quick video. I'm going to get off, okay? let's talk about this fragrance down in the comment section. It is definitely, this fragrance come out my long time ago. Let's see when this was released. 2011. This came out 13? No. 12 years ago. That's a long time. That is a long time. Okay? That's a long time ago. And I'm getting into some of the older fragrances because I do feel like, and this isn't a knock to other fragrance YouTubers. If you're a fellow fragrance YouTuber, okay? However, when I watch a lot of other fragrance YouTubers, even me myself, it is very easy to fall down the new release rabbit hole. Guys, I feel like I cut this wig, and every time I wear it now, I just shed. Like, what sheds a lot? A black lab? I don't know. It's insane. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I'm getting into some of the older fragrances, let's say like 3 to 4 years old and older, because we hop on the new releases, and that's great and dandy, of course, because Vanilla Sex is Calling My Government Name by Tom Ford. It's Calling My Government Name. But there's a lot of gems that are from older fragrances, and there's a few pros to doing this, right? One being that the price point is usually better because it's an older fragrance, right? Two being, to be honest with you, a lot of them are the DNA of a lot of the newer fragrances, right? When people who have a lot of fragrances go, everything smells the same. They're not saying nonsense. People find old stuff, and like even people who release fragrances, right? They're like, oh, this is my favorite fragrance, and maybe it was discontinued, and then they make something with some of that DNA to try to keep it alive. You get what I'm saying? So it's almost one of those, oh, fresh and new things just don't exist anymore. Wouldn't go that far, but I think it is very hard to be very unique and very original and very new. I find that hard across the board, and I have a lot of hobbies, okay? I like fragrances, I like skincare, I like makeup, I like hair, jewelry, I enjoy nails, I enjoy crocheting, I'm getting into knitting, I dance, I fake sing. I can't actually sing, but I do enjoy singing, acting, movies. I have a lot of manga, anime. I have a lot of loves. Reading. I read several books. I read a lot. I just noticed across the board, it is very hard to be very new, like original. Okay, I don't want to get into it in this video, but the whole glazed donut, tomato girl, blueberry ice cream nails, this is all just rebranded off of things that already existed. Okay, like the almond mom, these things already existed. They're just putting new names to them. Okay, but remember the whole Bantu knot problem? If you didn't, that's fine. It's a very niche problem. Okay, Bantu knots has been around forever in black communities, black spaces, and some people came out calling it some other ish. I don't remember what garbage they tried to call it, but it's Bantu knot. Okay, just say you can't say it. It's okay. It's a Bantu knot, but I'm not gonna get into it anyway. I got heated for 2 seconds. But anyway, thanks so much for watching this whole video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button. And that's what I have to say. Oh, let's talk about Mancera's Roses Vanille down in the comment section below. It's got its name. Look good, feel good, smell good. Have a great day. Bye.